So a while ago, I asked you about your ties to the military, and Operation Vet Now really wanted to get involved with snowbikers specifically in the snowcross series, and even more specifically, snowbikers that had ties to veterans and the U.S. military. You responded and told me that you did have ties. So if you don't mind just sharing a little bit about those ties and what it means to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a cousin of ours that served over in Afghanistan, and he was one of the lead guys that would always go into the buildings, and he was kind of the brunt force
Wow.
of, hey, we're going into this place and we're going to take this guy down, or we're just going to clear the building. And one story that he was able to tell us after he was serving is he was coming out of a building, and they had just cleared everything and they were coming back out into an alleyway that they had been in, and right when he creeped around the corner, a sniper shot and it bounced off his helmet and took
Whoa.
off part of his ear. And he
Wow.
immediately went back into the building and radioed in that, hey, just got hit by a sniper. And then, they bombed the building after it. And so, for military ties, that, it kind of tugged at your heartstrings when your cousin comes home and he tells you that story after,
Yeah,
5 years out of, it took him that long to be able to say, this is what happened over there.
right.
So,
Yeah,
he did a lot of good while he was there, and we always thank him for his service. We're just happy that he's here today with us.
yeah, that was a close call. Like he got really lucky.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah. So
That's
it's pretty
wow.
crazy, and I got not military side, but we've had a couple different friends that have been on the police force and that kind of thing that have been in some crazy situations. So I just thank all the vets and everyone out there that's been able to go out and keep it safe for all of us here at home.
Yeah. So Operation Vet Now really focuses on mental health awareness for veterans. Um, how do you think that ties into your cousin? Like, did he come home? Like you said, it took him a while to share his story. Has his mental health evolved in a good way? Are there better ways that he could be serviced after his service? Like, what kind of things do you think relate to his mental health?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's one of the lucky ones as far as, being able to share one of those memories with us. Obviously, it takes a little time,
Yeah.
but, that was a scare of a lifetime. But as far as, PTSD or anything like that, I think he's fairly lucky that, he's got a fairly open family and supportive. I'm not saying that other military families aren't supportive, but sometimes it's tough for people to open up about all that stuff. And so, on his side of things, I think his mental health is,
Good.
pretty good on that
Mhm.
side of things. But I know that, on the mental health side, I know that it takes a while for people to notice, right? And,
Right.
I think on that side, I think that everything that they're doing for that side of things, that I'm sure that it helps out a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the whole message that the Be There campaign that they're a part of is really trying to get at. Just calling someone or texting someone and making that relationship function in a way that, veterans can feel like they can share anything and specifically the most important things, about their well-being. So thank you so much for sharing your
Yeah.
story with us. And on behalf of myself and OVN, thank you to your cousin for his service.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll make sure to let them know.